how do these individual benefits translate into business impact? And what can organizations do to make sure AI delivers measurable results? Jared?
This is the question of the century right now. I started with the first pattern that we called AI assistant, and quite frankly, Christine, it's pretty tough to prove measurable business results in an aggregated way just on personal productivity. We can certainly prove it at the personal productivity level. We can save people time, we can make them more efficient at their tasks. But what we're finding is that you need a couple of other patterns in order to really scale the benefits. One pattern is called a human agent team, where you're starting to have a human, almost like an agent boss, that oversees the use of AI agents to get work done. And the other is what we call human operated and agent automated types of processes, where you're actually automating the work. So you're taking out kind of the routineness of having a human drive every step. And in this case, having AI be kind of the motor behind it all, making decisions, applying intelligence, reasoning when needed to actually get work done. In both of those cases, those two and three patterns, two and three, we find real scale. We're definitely finding people who are saving millions, tens of millions, some hundreds of millions of dollars as they're targeting just very basic, in some ways prosaic problems. They're kind of, ordinary problems that aren't very exciting, that need automation or need some efficiency in them. So, in particular, the places that people are going, they're going to their sales forces and trying to make their sales team more efficient. They're going to customer support, as Shashank said, and looking for processes that they can automate. They're looking in marketing and legal for places they can pull cost out, because now agents can come in and be a part of the team and do the work, and you don't have to contract with outside resources. All of those are places where you're getting quantifiable, true operating expense removal, and starting to see the difference. And I think the next frontier will be starting to see a difference on the top line with revenue generation.
Shashank, what are your thoughts on that question?
I'll actually build on what I just said in my previous example of how the individuals are benefiting from AI. Now, in the same example, I spoke about how the support engineers improved their engagement, their satisfaction about the work they did. They felt happy that they are leveraging AI and delivering value to the client. Now, extend that from a client perspective. Now, what did that help the client? Now, for the client, their end customers were extremely happy, because now they were able to get faster resolution to the tickets that they had open. Imagine something that took 2 weeks to get resolved, now gets resolved in under a week. And remember, it's not just speed, it's also accuracy, because the resolution to all of these queries were consistent each time. They were not person dependent. They were consistent and similar. So the accuracy was high, the consistency of experience was high, it was faster resolution to them. And what that really meant, and we saw that in reality, the customer experience, or the CSAT that we measure after every ticket closure on a scale of 5, went up from under 4 to almost 4.8. Now, that's a huge change in customer satisfaction and advocacy. Now, here's the end customer saying, I believe and trust this product because, one, it's a good product, and even if they have some issues with it, the resolution to those tickets is faster, accurate, and it's really my experience. My work is not disrupted, and I'm able to get the benefits. Now, they don't know it's AI behind it, but as business, our client who was leveraging AI now has happy customers on one side and happy employees and associates on the other, because we were able to leverage the benefits of AI.